How are you, everybody? Today, tonight, for me, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the work on the road. As you guys, many of you know, we have two channels. We have one channel that is called Finances on the Road, and that is our main channel. That is the one that we're talking about our experience of living in a camper van or an RV and traveling. And right now we're traveling Europe, more concentrated in France, due the situation with not only the epidemic, but also we need to do some fixing of the RV. And today I wanted to share a little bit about my part. We, the evolution of this started because we already had began to plan, and anybody who knows our past and so on and have listened to me before, I'm not sure if you guys know, but we wanted, since last year, we are planned to come here actually in the summer of last year, and we had planned to come and have a wedding for us because we haven't had a wedding celebration, and also at the same time uh, visit a little bit more, and then eventually move here, but not as sudden as we did, but move here and start the experience of traveling, me knowing more of France, Europe, this part of the world. I had visited before, but never like in depth as of living like I am now. And part of it has been then when I was here, because we had to come for family reasons, we came a little bit before than we had planned. And at that moment, one of the solutions, it really worked for us to just start our living in the camping car and staying in the region. And for me, whoever knows me, that I've been working in a university in the United States for my past 21 years, I basically, little by little, had to leave my job. I left my job and we started working on the road. So now, this 2021, we started working on the road. And for me, my project is not only finances on the road, but El Boricua Francés. El Boricua Francés is more something that I see as information. And not only that, I want to give information of technology, how the technology work, and also reach more the Spanish speaking I guess people, and also the English speaking people, but from a point of view of a person from Puerto Rico and my comparisons and so on. And because my background has been in technology, how I can do all this from a phone, all these things from a phone. So everything that I do that you guys see, I do it from my phone. I saw I hope my phone hangs in there, but so far it's hanging in there. And everything, all the uploads, all my edit and all that. And this, I've been logging this and recording this, meaning the information of what experiences, of what happens for that. One of the things that I do, and I started to do also, is in what is called Fiverr, and here in Europe they have something that is called €5, which is €5. So it's like Fiverr, €5, and it's a way that you can offer your service, if you have services, to people directly. It's an app, you guys should check it out. There's called Fiverr, there's €5 for here. Over there in the United States, there's also Freelancer and so on that are more elaborated. But I am actually in those others. But I wanted to tell you that one thing that I started recently was in Fiverr here and in €5 here, was to offer conversational Spanish for people. And I offer that I can speak with people in Spanish for just practicing, just conversational Spanish. I actually do that already with Florence, with one of her students. We talked just to chat and for her to listen like my accent in Spanish and so on. and it works pretty well. I do it actually, we do it by Zoom. It's one of the things that we do for work. And then now I'm offering that. So, I mean, anybody who wants to practice Spanish can do that, can look for El Boricua Francés in Fiverr if you're in the United States. And then I think in Europe, it's just in Europe, is 5 euro, 5 euro, and then look for El Boricua Francés. And it's just, I'm offering conversational, I think I divided by 15 minutes, and you can pick, I normally try to speak as something that is more motivational, more positive. I would speak about anything, I can give any advices of if you are trying to move here, or of business also, I can do that. So check it out. This is of the things that I've been doing here. What we do here also is that all these, we have it, and I mentioned this before, we have it under a corporation. So we were able to incorporate here, have a corporation, and then travel and have this structure of basically working while traveling is basically what the corporation is, and what the expertise that we can offer of working while traveling. So it's something that I want to explain a little bit, because I think maybe some people are thinking, well, are you on vacation? Did you retire? What is the thing? So it's not really any of those. I'm just living on the road, really. And that's part of what we're doing, finances on the road. And then the Boricua Francés, I have just my little projects of Boricua Francés, which is something where I am more doing it, where everything I want to be, everything more, where it's just donations and so on. And I don't even want to have, and I don't know if I control all that, like in YouTube. That's what I ask people to come to YouTube and so on, because in YouTube I can give more information on my podcast, and I don't want to have, any influence from whatever I don't know well. And I think I had mentioned this before, meaning products and so on. I don't know if, I think I can do that in YouTube, where even if I have certain type of subscribers, I don't have these commercials that are kind of, sometimes I think are not related to what you're talking about. So that's why anyway, so I have that, and in other thing that I have is, I'm trying to create I'm working on it in a Patreon, you guys, which is just I don't know if everybody knows Patreon, which is a lot of people who are artists and so on put their stuff there, and then people can give donations. That is that's the model that I'm doing with Boricua Francés. Here, there's one that is called Tipeee. I think it works in the United States, but here I mean in Europe, it's more known. Tipeee, it's called Tipeee, like tipping. And I have that also, I'm working on it. I have the link already, but I'm not, I'm learning of how to put it in places and so on. But I wanted to speak a little bit more about that, and I really, really would like if you put comments and questions, because like that I can have an idea more of what things, curiosities or questions you have. Either if you are asking about, okay, you want to know more, okay, well, how you transfer from work to this, how did it happen? Or or how is that you do this with the telephone, about doing things with the telephone, or the Tipeee, or Patreon, or YouTube. It's things that I enjoy. Actually, I enjoy speaking about that, and we can do it. And if somebody wants to speak Spanish and do some Spanish lessons and speak some Spanish with me, also you can check me out. Check for me in those sites, or email me, or send me a comment, and then I'll send you, and then we will do it, either by Zoom or any of the Zoom, Meet. We have now Signal and Telegram. Telegram also is very good. I like those. So anyway, I wanted to tell you that. I hope everybody's good. Take care. Ciao.